Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Hearts of Iron Force, the Kingdom of America. Let's continue off where we last left off. So, I have used the allow diplo command to make it so that I can just declare war on the Ottomans, because there's no reason to wait. I checked to see how long their France's non-aggression pact would have expired. It would have expired in, like, September. That's way too goddamn long to wait for the CB. So, we're just going to do it like this. Boom. There, we've done it. Turn off, allow diplo. And now the war has begun. The final war, I would say. The war to end all wars, except for the fact that we've taken over, like, the rest of the world. So, everything else is kind of in comparison, in terms of grandness. But that's okay. We will slowly call everybody into war. And we will go. They have 128 divisions. I think I have 200 roughly, like just by myself. I have 220. So, how am I not faction leader, by the way? Apparently I don't have enough to deploy leaders. Like, is France... No, they actually are still surprisingly a bigger army than I am. I'm surprised by that, but sure. We'll wait a day, because I think it's now loading everybody else getting involved. Which, again, might take a while. It might take... like an hour? I'm not too sure. Okay, so the Ottomans are calling people into war. Who am I at war with? I'm at war with these two guys. Also, apparently there's Ottoman troops all over the goddamn place. Which I was not aware of. You would not accept. Why? I mean, some of these guys actually already almost capitulated, which is surprising. Yeah, like, why aren't you attacking? Like, you guys. Yeah, be extremely aggressive in your battle plan, please. So, people are slowly getting called in. Now Austria is joined, even though a second ago, as you all saw, they said they would not do it. So I'm a little bit confused by that, but that's okay. What's going to happen with all these troops? I have no idea. But that's not my concern, is it? That's the AI's concern. Did I kind of break things by doing it this way? The answer is yeah, probably. I don't know how long the Ottomans are actually going to last. So I think as soon as this war is over, probably ending the series at that point. The only person not involved is Portugal. And that's okay. Luxembourg's involved now. Yeah, so the guys on our border did not want anything to do with it. Which is not a huge surprise. So you have 49 divisions, which actually is, like, really good. Unsurprisingly, you have, like, nobody in your country. Because your country basically consists of frozen rocks. The entire Ottoman army might not have even been in the country when we declared war, which is really bad for them, to say the least. I don't even know where are you guys? You guys are here. You actually didn't even deploy to the front lines yet, which is pretty sad. Okay, so let's take Baku from the Ottomans, so they will not have any supply of oil. The entirety of the Continental Army is slowly making their way to Turkey. Very, very slowly. We're gonna drive all the way to here. Drive to Constantine. We will take this city. And already, it's looking pretty good. So they're only at 92% capitulation. You're not puppets though, are you? No, I don't think they really have any puppet states. So everybody who's there is just kind of there on their own free will. They might actually capitulate a handful of my tiny countries just because they already had troops that were kind of event spawned in there. Not event spawned, but they're already in there when we declared war. Is maybe more what I was trying to say. Something's happening. It's 2 o'clock, January 1st, 1942. What event is happening in the background? Oh, Kuwait has joined the war. All of that to get Kuwait into the war. Thank you, Kuwait, for wasting our time. You've not done anything of value here. I guess because it's declaring war on like 50 tanks at the same time, it doesn't know how to handle that properly. Oh, Yemen is also involved. Oh dear. So how is everybody to do it? How's everybody today doing? What's everybody doing today? Is that it? Anybody else? Is Persia? Is Afghanistan involved? What about Yemen? No, Yemen's on the screen. What about Oman? Are they also getting involved, or are we just going to kind of sit here? Oh, no, there's Oman. I see them. Fantastic. Anybody else? It's new. Yeah, it's. Okay. There's Abu Dhabi. Honestly, I think the longest 30 seconds of your life is just watching this go by, because it takes a while. It takes a lot out of you to please. I don't have all day. I don't. Qatar. Are you done now? Yes. Who's actually involved now? Just these 4 tiny, insignificant, meaningless countries are now involved in the war, and that took a good minute. I mean, okay, so they capitulated one of our guys. It's going 10% in our favor, even though I would say it's going significantly more than that. Just like march straight to Ankara. To be completely honest, you should be fine doing that. Like, just not worry about anything else. Like, how is this all cores? Like, what about you? Your core state. Cairo's a colony state. Okay, so that's good to know at least. Your job is to now push your way through the south like this, and attack as soon as you can. Sudan probably doesn't matter. I can't imagine they do. I was hoping that the AI can deal with all these tiny pockets, which they should be able to do on their own. Like, I don't know why they wouldn't be able to. Why is your organization so low? Is there just like not enough supplies here? No, you're fine on supplies. You're just not in the mood for it, I guess. Yeah, so I think all these guys are going over here to kill these tiny pockets of people. Are you core? No, you're a colony state as well. Okay. Push across the strait. Now you guys are gonna push this way. But you guys are all going to push into the middle like this. Except for you, you're going to take this port. That's going to be an important city for you to take. I think we spent, what, 2 minutes just waiting for these guys to get involved. Even though, again, it's going to make no actual difference in the war. Like, if I was them, I would have just, like, refused. Like, what Persia and Afghanistan are doing, I'm pretty sure they're just refusing to join the war because they know they would get steamrolled in an instant. Okay, so burst is over here. For 98, 87, so these guys are going to lose very quickly as well. Do we need to be training up more troops? Especially, do we need 11 more tank divisions? The answer is, of course we do. Are you out of your mind? We'll send them to... here. The best place for light tank divisions. The middle of the desert slash jungle. Whatever's actually more prominent here. I mean, it's plains, actually. That's pretty good. By the way, everybody should just be on, like, aggressive. At this point, like, we are so close to winning. Don't exercise, though. That's not going to help us out. Yeah, so everybody be on your most aggressive behavior. And now we can just basically sit back and wait. Greece is taking a bunch of territory. Austria is looking pretty solid. And you guys as well should hopefully take... Okay, who are you calling in now? Please. Like, they don't need to be involved. Unless you're telling me that for some reason, I don't know, like the world's ending, like it's an actual event saying, hey, we're all about to die. Persia's joined the war. Wow. Afghanistan still hasn't. But Persia has. They immediately all lost organization. Did they retreat? Kind of. It's a bit of a weird situation. Like, why do we need Persia? I don't know. Are they considered major power here? No, they're not. Still just the Ottomans. And you guys aren't aggressive? You say you are, but you'd be going so much faster than you are at the moment. Or we go like this, and then you go all to Baghdad after. It's gonna be a little bit strange, but I'm sure it'll work out okay. That's not what I wanted to do. You're all here. Spearhead your way to there. And be very aggressive about it. It's fine if we have like 2 guys on this plan. And your job is literally just going to be guard the Nile from the south. I guess from the north. To make sure the Ottomans don't show up. But other than that, your only job is to push this way. I mean, I guess you can kind of start marching down here. I mean, it's do 3 provinces down there, but I don't want to send an extra troop. So we'll just defend like that. You go to here. Then take this city, then take that city. I mean, my goal was just for, like, the AI to kind of fill in the gaps. But we're not actually advancing fast enough, I've noticed, to really make that a reality. We'll kill these guys, have them redeploy again. Looking pretty good. And the Ottomans, I'm sure they're slowly getting beaten back down here. Nothing to worry about. Apparently these lines are not actually looking so hot. So we're pushing a little bit through the south. The AI has probably sent way too many men in that general direction. Do something like this. The Ottomans are at 49% until their inevitable defeat. Okay, you guys go to here and then here and take these cities like that. Looking pretty good. And now we're attacking Persia from the west. And you're still, like, fighting the Ottomans for some reason in Afghanistan, even though Afghanistan's not actually involved in the war quite yet. No, what are you all doing? You're all here, except for these two, which are here. You know what, fine, send this third guy here. And then we can start slowly pushing way down. Even though this is not core territory, just a colony state. So it literally doesn't matter for anything. I mean, you're in war. Is there anybody who we've not actually engaged with? Kuwait and Qatar. Everybody else should, I think, capitulate when the war ends. Yeah, something like this. We might just keep this episode going until we actually defeat the Ottomans, to be completely honest. Like, we're very close. So I think it makes perfect sense to do it that way. Are you calling in Afghanistan now? I don't need to wait a billion years. The war's over, Ottomans. Especially Afghanistan. Like, why would you even think about getting involved? That seems really stupid on your part. But what do I know? The answer is I know basically nothing. There you go. Afghanistan, you've joined the war. That just means you're going to immediately lose your independence. Because apparently there's actually a bunch of French troops in the middle of your country for some reason, which I don't really understand necessarily, but okay. Sure. They're already like halfway capitulated for no good reason. Because they've already lost Kabul because there's already our troops inside of it. Whatever. Who knows how anything works these days? You guys, march your way to Savaz. 5 points. You are worth 10 points, actually, which is pretty good. And you guys are also doing a pretty bang-up job. So the Ottomans are at 25%. Baghdad's actually only worth 5. Okay. I'm used to Baghdad being worth like 88 points, like a million points, like 8,800 points. Why is? Wait, no, it got encircled. Okay. And they're dead. Okay, well that actually worked out really well for us. Why do we not have Persia, Afghanistan? Even though we took some territory from them, I have no idea. So, France? I mean, actually, if I pass them a bunch. There they are. Okay, so France, you can control Egypt. And the Suez like that. We'll end our turn. The Austrians. You can have this territory. And return like that. And then I'm going to take all states from Persia. I'm going to take all the states from... I mean, I guess I can satellite through here. So Azerbaijan? Sure. Armenia? Sure. Georgia? Yeah, why not? Iraq. I don't know where that is. Small Kurdistan, Jordan, Lebanon, Syria. Okay. And then we're gonna... okay, I guess I'll just give this to the French. It'll look better that way. Actually, if I give it to Jordan, it'll also work out okay. Jordan, if you just want to take over that state, there we go. We'll take all the states from the Ottoman Empire now. End the turn. So are you not in the faction anymore? I'm very confused about what's happening with you. Are you saying that the war's not... okay, well... occupied territories. Scroll down to the bottom. Greece, return territory. Kurdistan, release territory. That looks awful. We'll have to fix that in a second. Release the Ottoman Empire. So we just go like transfer you to you. And that works out okay. I'm going to... is that the right tag even? It is. Okay, so my goal is to like somehow kill Afghanistan before they can call in troops so that we can actually finally like end the series. Don't call people into the war, you just have him die. Why can Afghanistan call people in faster than the Ottomans could? Can someone explain that one to me? Because I don't necessarily understand. There we go. So we're going to take all states, end turn. We are now not at peace. We still... okay, you know what? No, that's it. We're done. Persia, release territory. Afghanistan. And I'm gonna give Ceylon. There we go. It's a bit of a mess. I will admit that. And technically, you guys are still gonna all be at warping as well, but I can't be asked to fight the last like 4 countries, to be completely honest with you. So I think this is going to be the good time to end this series. So thanks everybody for watching my Anthem. If you enjoyed, remember to thumbs up. If you're not enjoying, click thumbs down. You want to see more, subscribe. And goodbye.